And the problem for Zelensky is that Ukraine has been through a very similar situation itself, which he's also skipping over. Since 2014, Ukrainian politics hasn't just been about internal reform or public anger, it's been tied up with foreign support, foreign leanings, Western money, security guarantees, all the geopolitical alignment around NATO and the like. The protests were real. Corruption was real. People were genuinely angry there too. But outside powers were also involved and invested in the outcome. That, again, didn't make those protests fake or illegitimate, but it did mean they were never separate from international interests either. Zelensky knows that because he came up inside that same system. He didn't break it, he joined it. Even before Russia invaded, Ukraine was already using national security arguments to control political risk. Certain TV channels were shut down. Political figures were pushed out of public life. Emergency power started to bleed into normal politics. And after the invasion, that just tightened even further. Opposition parties were suspended. Media was folded into a single wartime framework. Dissent was restricted in the name of survival. Some of those measures were arguably unavoidable, but none of them are hidden. And they matter when Zelensky talks as if protest and repression elsewhere can be judged without context back home. So when Zelensky speaks about protest repression elsewhere without acknowledging that states under existential pressure routinely securitize dissent, he's not speaking from moral neutrality here. He's speaking from inside an exception that's been extended to him because of the war with Russia. That exception has limits, though. And Iran's response marked one of them.